Good morning, gay people. Welcome to the Zelda Vox makeup tutorial series. I'm very excited to be showing you all of the tips and tricks behind the scenes on how I get this gorgeous and stunning and beautiful little face that I have. Today we're going to talk about priming and color correcting, so I'm going to throw it over to past Zelda to give you all the tea. Alright, so first step, I have my face freshly shaven and washed. And we're going to go in with moisturizer. I use the Cetaphil drugstore lotion. I like this one because it has hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to be really good for your skin. I know nothing about skincare, so do not take advice from me. But as long as the moisturizer does not cause any, like, genetic conditions, I think you're fine. So I just... yummy. Just squirt some into my hand. It falls on the floor. And then we just get that all over. You want to make sure you get under your eyes really good, around the mouth, on your nose, down the neck, just all over. Now that we are freshly moisted and rised, I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this shit. So what I like to do, you can just go in with your fingers. It's a putty, and so I just go in with like a flat brush, and I just smack it on my face and rub it in real nice. I use a lot of this because I find when I don't use it, my makeup falls off in chunks. Sometimes I go over some spots twice because of my side hustle as Dory from Finding Nemo. So now that we're primed, I want to get rid of my beard shadow, my under eye circles, and my eyebrows. So what I'm going to do is go in with the E.L.F. Camo Color Corrector in the shade Peach. And the reason we're going in with Peach and not orange is because I am a little white bitch. And you do not need orange unless your skin is dark. So my melanated queens, you get orange. But for my fellow white folks, you don't get orange, you get peach. Okay? And don't say, oh, but my beard is dark, so I need the orange because it's darker. No, you need the color corrector that matches your skin tone, not your beard darkness. The darkness of the beard demands how much coverage you need. The darkness of your skin demands what color you need. And so you need if you have a dark beard and you are white, you need a peach color corrector with a lot of coverage, not an orange color corrector. Okay? So, the problem with this, well, it's a blessing and a curse. This dries down really fast, which is great because that means you do not have to powder it and then you can just put makeup right on top of it, which is great because if you powder it, then your makeup starts to fall off in chunks. What I like to do is I like to work with this in sections. And so I'm going to put it on and I'm going to buff it out with just a relatively dense, fluffy brush. And so I'm going to take it and apply it just to one section of my face. And then I'm going to buff that out just where it's like blue-gray darkness. And as you can see, that's already just like neutralizing my beard. And it's not orange, so it's not turning me completely orange, which is really nice, and I like that. We're just gonna keep doing that. And notice how I'm tapping and not dragging because you don't want it to get streaky. And so if you buff it out like this, you're just bouncing it up and down and it's not dragging the product anywhere. And so you're not gonna get these lines, which doesn't really matter for this. It's a good habit to get into. So now that my beard is nice and neutralized, I'm also going to go in with this to cover my eyebrows. I'm doing it one at a time so that it doesn't dry down before I can blend it out. Now, last but not least, I'm going to do it for my dark circles under my eyes because I don't know how to sleep. Okay, so now that we have color corrected everywhere, I am going to go in with my fan to make this dry. So once I have made the executive decision that it is dry enough, I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Rose. It's one of the lightest shades because I'm pale. I'm going to go in with a thin layer of this over top of the color corrector, and we want to do this once it's dry so that it doesn't blend in with the concealer. And we do this before our foundation so that you can't see the orange through the foundation. And so we're just going to go in with a little bit of that, and then just go in with a sponge and blend it out. And because it is dry, we don't look orange. I want to go in with a good amount of this under the eyes because it's also going to cover up any remaining darkness and cover up the eyebrows. And so, now that we have color corrected and we have covered up the color corrector, we are now ready to go in with our cream foundation products. And here we have the final look with all of the makeup on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.